The first thing I like to do is isolate the portion of the song that I'm working on. So, since this verse is first, I'm going to come in here, and mind you, I'm zooming, for those who are new to FL Studio, by holding down the control button on my keyboard on my laptop. And while I'm holding down control, I'm just going up and down on the scroll mechanism on my mouse. So that is how I zoom in. And so what I want to do is zoom in to the very beginning of where my verse starts. I'm clicking here. I'm going to go to this down arrow over here. Down. I'm going to time markers, and I'm going to add 1. And for me, you could put verse. You can put anything you want there. I usually just do X for X marks the spot. Doesn't really matter as long as you know what you're labeling and why. Okay, and that added a marker there at the beginning of that verse. Slide that over just a tad. And then I'm going to go to the end of the verse and put 1 at the end. So, and then once I've added my first time marker, I can right click and add, any additional markers from there by simply right clicking on the playlist. So another X marks the spot. Now I'm going to go up to my selection tool, this icon right here, select, and I'm going to select this portion of the playlist so that it highlights just the portion of the song that I'm going to be working on. Again, just the verse. And then I can click in the playlist, and you see where that portion is highlighted. And all that does is, if I click play, it's going to loop over and over and just have that portion of the song playing. So if I go to the end of this and hit play.
Slowly, although they don't know me, I'm hoping the rest in a piece. See, addiction diluted your vision.
Right. You see how it started over at the beginning of the verse, because I just want to focus on the verse for now. I don't want it to continue playing onto the hook, which is recorded here, and onto the second verse, so on and so forth. So that is how you just isolate or play a looped portion of the song.